I got my calls back. So on the 26th, I got a call back from Dr. East, who is the pulmonologist, and he said that there was mass inflammation, um, mucus, and redness in my lungs, and he thinks I have ulcerative colitis. So for those of you who don't know or don't remember, but I had ulcerative colitis in my colon. That's where it is. That's what colitis is, an inflammation of the colon. In 2001, I was diagnosed, and then I had my colon removed in 2005, and then a major resection in 2006, 2007 with a couple colostomy bags and takedowns. But he said that in a rare cases, you can get colitis in the ulcers in your lungs. And the only other thing I'd heard is that you could get it in your liver. So he was pretty sure that's what he's seeing in my lungs, which is very highly discouraging, because that's an autoimmune disease that obviously I failed last time, in the fact that I had to have my colon removed. So the treatment at this time is high doses for long periods of time of steroids, and and then pray that works, because the next drugs is Humira, and it's IV, and it's very costly, and it's hard to get insurances to approve it. So so that's kind of the first course of action. I didn't take the meds at first because I really wanted to see what the CT scan of my sinuses said. I felt like it was kind of the smoking gun, like the two of them together. Well, it turns out I called on Friday and they were like, oh, we're moving offices. We don't have the information. I said, well, I really need it because I can't continue with cancer treatment until I get it. And so get all the stuff gathered. So the nurse did call me back. She had tracked down the CT scan, and it looked a lot, if not the same as my lungs. Redness, swelling, tons of mucus, which is exudate, which is pus and inflammation. So they wanted to discuss options for surgery. I'm not sure if that's the thing, if that's the right course of action, because they're just looking at this and not the whole picture. The fact of the matter is the immunotherapy has caused this, my lungs and my sinuses to kind of revolt. And in the beginning, that was what the big, huge side effects of immunotherapy is. And so I'm the winner of the major side effects. So I started texting my oncologist, and I was just like, hey, I didn't start regimen yet because I really wanted to see. I don't want to believe that I have ulcerative colitis in my lungs, because that was such a difficult journey for me in my 20s. So that diagnosis itself was very emotional and scary, because then it's two things that I'm treating that are both very difficult. So he was very frustrated with me. He even called me this time, and he was like, you have to do the protocol. And I was thinking about it. I have done the protocol. I have listened and done everything I was supposed to do, and none of it worked. So I did start the regimen. I'm nervous because longer and higher doses are really detrimental to your body. So I'm also going to try some hopefully natural things that can help me combat the difficulties of the steroids and all the other drugs. Anyway, so he did say I can't do therapy yet because it will continue to rev up these responses. And if I were to not do anything and I didn't do therapy, and I did do therapy, then I would end up hospitalized on a ventilator because of the difficulty to breathe. So we don't want that. We're not aiming for that. That's not a good thing. So I did start. I can't do treatment. So the longer I wait, that might become a problem. And I can't do a PET scan to even check where the cancer's at until I get that next maintenance dose. So that's kind of where we're sitting. So it continues.